Matt Damon has spent decades cementing himself as one of Hollywood's most beloved and respected actors. But behind all the blockbusters and unforgettable roles is a guy who's every bit as entertaining once the cameras stop rolling.
Is Matt Damon dead?
I hope not.
That's terrible. He's not dead.
Well, maybe culturally speaking. Maybe I'm over. He's so dead.
Movie critics can be absolutely brutal, but Matt's harshest reviewer of all doesn't write for any newspaper or magazine. She just happens to share the same last name as him.
One of my daughters kind of like patently refuses to see any movie that I'm in if she thinks it's going to be good.
Right.
Really? Really? Why? Yeah, she hasn't seen Good Will Hunting. She hasn't seen
What?
Yeah. It's kind of a running joke, and she's sticking with it. I did this movie, The Great Wall, which she heard wasn't good, so she went and saw it. and she goes, Dad, and we had friends over for dinner. She was talking about the movie. She kept calling it The Wall. And I finally go, look, Isabella, it's called The Great Wall. And she goes, Dad, there is nothing great about that movie.
He spent years pushing his body through insane transformations for all the right roles, but somehow his cat managed to get just as jacked without ever setting foot inside a gym.
We adopted this cat in Costa Rica about 10 years ago. He was living by himself in the jungle. He was hunting. He had 2 giant holes in his side. He was fighting for his life every night. And we're staying at this Airbnb, and we start feeding the cat. And we were there for a month, and so by the end, we had to take the cat. Cut to, the cat ends up with a brain tumor. I take him to the animal hospital here, and I meet the cat neurologist. This is true. The dude's name is Chad. And Chad goes, look, I could load him up on steroids. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, I mean, I could give him like a bunch of steroids. And I go, are there long-term issues with that? And he goes, yeah. Massive long-term issues with that. But like, we could just see what happens. That was 2.5 years ago. He's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like, good morning. He's like got muscles on muscles, you know what I mean? He looks great.
Every family vacation comes with its fair share of unexpected surprises, and Matt Damon's getaway with the Hemsworth family delivered one that absolutely nobody saw coming.
Hemsworth.
Yes.
You guys have hung out in Australia together, which I would think would be intense. Did you like it, Australia?
I love it there, but there are, like, everything in Australia wants to kill you. And even the things that don't want you to die, like there's a spider down there called the huntsman. But these things are massively huge, and they're not poisonous. But I mean, if they bite you, it really, really hurts. At this Airbnb we were staying in, and I was talking to my wife in the morning. We were having coffee, and she was sitting on the couch, and I was sitting across in this chair. And as I was talking to her, I saw this thing, this bigger than my hand, kind of come up the wall behind her. I mean, it was this massive, hairy spider. And I really calmly said to her, hey, come here, come sit over here with me. She's like, what are you talking about? Come here for a second, come sit over with me. And she turned around and saw it, and it was like she screamed, and then the kids came running down, and it was like, oh my God. And I realized at that moment, I'm the guy who has to deal with the spider.
Matt has pulled off plenty of incredibly believable roles throughout his career, but a salesman? Well, let's just see how that one turns out.
So what we're going to do is you'll be selling a product like they do on QVC. You won't know what it is, but the audience will.
I'm so happy about this.
Yes. Are you proud to sell it?
Well, I am.
Yeah,
I
that's great. What do you do with it? I mean,
well, it depends. I mean, some people use it more than once a day. Some people use it once a week. I mean, it's just kind of, that's what's great about it is it's versatile and it's kind of very user-friendly.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you use it, does it make you feel happy? How does it make you feel?
Relaxed.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
But you use it alone, or would you use it with other people?
Oh, both.
Yeah. All right. And your wife also, she loves it.
Well, that's who I heard about it from.
Then I think it's time you see that you've been selling.
I have no idea what
that
this
your
is.
wife was so happy to tell you about.
And okay, yes.
He's earned the right to take credit for a whole lot of things in Hollywood over the years, but when it comes to being the most fearless stuntman alive, that's one title he's more than happy to hand straight over to Tom Cruise.
I read somewhere that you're afraid of heights, and I thought that's not possible. Because I've seen you do too many cool stunts where it looked like you couldn't possibly be afraid of heights.
Yeah, I didn't know that I was afraid of heights till I had dinner with Tom Cruise like years ago after he did that thing out of the building. Yeah. And so I kind of cornered him and I said, hey, tell me about this. Like, I'm afraid of heights. How did you do this thing? And he goes, oh, but he just laser locked and he was like, because he really wanted to talk about it. He said, I've been dreaming of this shot for 15 years, of this sequence, and finally I had a chance to do it. And I goes, well, so how did it come to pass? And he goes, okay. So I go to the safety guy. I tell him this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna explain the whole gag to him.
Right.
The safety guy says, you can't do that. He goes, that's too dangerous. And I'm like, and he goes, so I get another safety guy.
Misinformation has a funny way of growing legs and taking on a life of its own. Matt learned that lesson firsthand after one single story about George Clooney spiraled way beyond anyone's control.
So I was in the Venice Film Festival a few days ago, and evidently Brad Pitt had been doing interviews for Inglourious Bastards, and I guess somebody kept asking when he was going to marry Angelina Jolie.
Right.
And he got so sick of the question, he finally said, you know, I'm going to marry Angelina when George Clooney marries his boyfriend. So it's 8 a.m, this Italian journalist comes in and goes, Matt, is it true what the Brad say? And I have no idea what he's talking about, but of course I go, yeah, of course it's true. So I come back to New York. We arrive, it's one of those all-day flights. We arrive, go to sleep. I wake up in the morning, and I, like you, go to my computer and I check the internet. On CNN, it says, man strips for George Clooney at press conference. So I click on it, and apparently this guy stands up and says, George, and he said, there's hundreds of people in the room, and George is kind of, yeah. He goes, I am a gay. And George is like, oh, okay. And he goes, and you are gay.
Not every Hollywood feud is built to last forever, but this one has been running strong for years. And Matt has absolutely zero interest in ending it anytime soon.
What's happening here? What is going on here? It's moving. No, it's not. What the hell is going on here? What is this?
Why are you touching me?
Well, I'm not touching you.
And that's what makes Matt Damon so easy to root for. Decades at the top, and he's still just as funny and down to earth as ever. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.